Hello, you all. You already know what we about to get into. We're finna get into these messages and see what our Elohim would like us to know at this time. We have the Council of Light and the Holy Grail. Okay. So, something is being divinely orchestrated. Okay. There is somebody that is searching on the outside of them, and it is an inner quest. Stop the endless searching. It's on the inside of you. Fall into my arms. Surrender, holding the opposites of life, the extremes of life. Yahshua is telling you to fall into his arms. In this fall into his arms card, in the card, because y'all be just shuffling way too fast. In the card, there is someone holding a child. Okay, we are all Yahweh's children. Let Yahshua cleanse you in those waters. What is the water? What is the substance? What is the source? It is that word. Also, it is within you. All you have to do is call on him. It's time for reunion here. Soul recognition. Recognize who you are. Have that partnership. Have that friendship with Yahshua. We have the thorn. Trust the seasons and loosen your grip here. Bottom of the deck, deep replenishment. So we have some people. You have your guard up. But we need to focus on healthier boundaries. Some of y'all need to create some healthier boundaries so that you can await that clear communication, so that you can receive it. Too much outside energy, you cannot receive that communication that you need to receive. It's time to trust the season that you are in and embrace the change. You go through cycles of life. Transition from different levels. Grow. It's time to loosen your grip. A lot of you are using coping mechanisms and addictions, and it's time to let Yahweh in. Okay? So that you can be held. Deep replenishment. So that you can be held. Okay? The intelligence is within you. Wisdom, divine plan, destiny here. It's time for y'all to be held and let the divine in. Because you're attached to these addictions for comfort. When Yahshua is there to comfort you. You're not wrong in anything that you are doing, but you're not seeing his creation as it truly is because you're intoxicated. And if you were to let Yahshua in, he can help you with those addictions. I'm living proof of it, okay? I'm living proof of it. I was someone who, at a young age, once I started smoking and indulging, I didn't stop. I had no breaks. People that knew me, they knew that when I was coming, I always had the weed, and I had all of the tools to use it with, the bongs, the wraps, whatever. If I was coming somewhere, somebody knew that I had that on me. And it was something that I was using not just because I enjoyed it, but also to mask some of the things that I was feeling. Because I was always smoking weed. If you're always doing something, you're addicted to it. It becomes an addiction because you need it to cope with life. And that was something that I needed to cope with life with. And then it started with that, and then adding your cocktails. You know, I would have them hand in hand sometimes. Cocktails, the wine, the marijuana. But if you were to let Yahshua in, he can bring that change in your life to where that can change for you. And it's not necessarily anything that has to happen like this. When the divine first, for example, when the divine first came to me, when I started to first learn, it was something that I cut off everything cold turkey, not finding out the reason why I was cutting this off. So I began to fall back into it. Now, when I fell back into it, I still wasn't doing it like how I normally done it before. But I got to see Yahshua's power at hand because he gave me that relief to where now it's not a need. So I got to see his power at hand and what he would do. It was a journey. And if you were to let him in and let that word move through you, he can show you his power and show you what he will do for you and what he will release you from. The things that bind you down. So if you are facing some type of addiction and it has you guarded from, making that connection, you don't need to worry about that because you are who he wants. You are who he wants. But it's up to you to release that tight grip that you have and allow him to be in, because he's not going to force anything on you. It also has to be something that you want. Yeah, it doesn't matter the titles that you have. You can create some healthy boundaries because with the Six of Cups, with family, with friends. But it's up to you to want to regain your innocence and have that reunion and reconciliation with the divine so that you can receive that clear communication. And as you reconcile with, past people, past members, you can give to them, because in this card here, it shows this person handing somebody this vase, and this vase has something in it, something that grew. You can have something that you can give back. Also, what's the thorn in a lot of you sides is y'all past memories. Y'all have to put those things in its place and get boundaries even with those, and get clear communication about what you went through so that you can gain an understanding even about your past. Yeah, some of y'all have a lot of obstacles to overcome. Y'all been through a lot. Wounded children, no matter how old you are, wounded children, y'all have been through a lot. But you were still here, so you had the courage to keep persevering through. But now it's time. Some of y'all are drained. Some of y'all been trying to stand on your own, and it's been an ongoing battle, and the fight just keeps getting harder and harder for you, and it has weighed you down. But the divine is here to bring that relieve you from those burdens, and you can overcome these obstacles by taking charge and being determined to be ambitious to have success in this partnership with the Most High. If you focus and work at it, the divine will direct you in the way you should go. And he's going to lead you into that prosperity. Yeah, for some of you, you have been heartbroken. It has brought you some emotional instability, sorrow, despair. Some of you can feel guilt even from, what you have put yourself through. It's not just about what's going on the outside. It's also about the decisions, what you have decided to endure, and what you have partaken in, and what you did not release, what you are holding on to. Some of you is holding on tight to some of these things, but it's attacking you. It's attacking you, your disappointments, this control that you want to have, but I'm gonna tell you now, you ain't in control. We have a lot of impulsive action here. But I see that you all are yearning, and what you try to do is you try to fill that up. But it's like a bottomless pit. When you try to fill that up with these coping mechanisms, you're never still satisfied. You still feel that disconnect and that discontentment. So it's time to reevaluate and learn in some cycles, learn some lessons, become whole within yourself. Let the divine fill that void, because the divine is the only one that can fill you up so that you can be in harmony. And this is something that you can achieve. It's time to focus on your eternal life. But it is something that you can accomplish. And again, with this Knight of Pentacles, nice and slow. Okay? Nice and slow, this journey. But you have to be willing to take that risk and surrender to your metamorphosis and transformation. To gain that innocence, to see your true beauty. And this goes for masculine and feminine. So that your spirit can be free. That's true justice. That's true change and true progress. So that you can see divine power at hand, Ace of Swords. This is the truth. So that you can truly indulge and celebrate. So a lot of people, y'all have these storms, and it comes from the past. So it's time to get to the root. It may hurt getting to it, but that's all right. Pain brings change. What is trust the seasons? Yeah, trust the season that you're in. You can always grow and work at it and see results in manifestations. Trust the seasons that you're in. No matter what season that you're in, put in that effort. Some could be in a season of lack. There is a reason for that season. There is a reason if you are struggling with your health. There's a reason why you're having financial hardship. There's a reason that breakups are on the brink. There's a reason for that struggle. It's spiritually guided for your spiritual enlightenment. Because you have to search within. This is for self-reflection. So you're at this point on your journey in this season of despair because it's time for self-reflection, soul searching. It's time for enlightenment. It's time to get free from that mind. Knight of Wands to the Eight of Swords to the Ace of Swords. To be clear, free yourself from the mental imprisonment, the fear, the terror, the powerlessness, psychological issues, feeling entrapped. This season is for a breakthrough. This season is made for a breakthrough. Ace of Swords. Sometimes you have to take a step back to see the vision. This is for your expansion. Justice. This is justice. 111. Manifestation. Man equals Yah. I equals I will to be what I will to be. Festation is celebration. Celebration of his holy day. Celebrating that truth. Celebrating that clarity. Celebrating the vision. The balance. The truth. These are life lessons. Your season is not your end. Some of you just can't see that. Blocking progress. Blocking change. Resisting change. Blocking Yahweh. With this Seven of Swords, you're robbing yourself, though. What's loosening your grip? Coping mechanisms. Loosen your grip. Coping mechanisms. Addictions. The Four of Wands did turn over, and you know the Four of Wands usually means like your house, your home, but that's talking about you, the body that you're in. You have to let Yahweh into your home so he can purify you. Give you stability within yourself. Peace. Unexpected changes. Some of you are dying because you're refusing and pushing it away. Some of you feel burdened and guilty, for that negativity But we all have negative and positive within us. That's how we're made. Some of you are overwhelmed by it, can't cope with it. It's bringing illness. Deep unhappiness, stress and burdens, and fear of yourself. Because y'all are holding on too tight. Yes, you have done negative things. Some of you can still be doing negative things. But that's why Yahshua comes to save you from you. What is being communicated to you is the excitement about change that can come. The excitement that you do have possibilities. The excitement that you can have this higher form of commitment, which your commitment, your partnership with Yahweh is the highest form of commitment that you can have. That is your actual soul mate. Soul mating. And this is being offered to you. Spiritual renewal, star. Commitment. Progress, destiny, change. What's destined for you? Wheel of Fortune. Yahweh. Knowledge sharing. To bring you that new life and victory. Whatever that means to you. Retreat, rest, be held. Communication. We have Nas, If I Rule the World. That song could have an extra message in there for you. This is both for masculine and feminine, all signs. We're going to end this with a grateful heart message because it's always something to be grateful for. Yahshua watches over all who love him. In your presence there is fullness of joy. The word of Yahweh is right and true. He is faithful in all that he does. He will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. Yahshua is my light and salvation. Whom shall I fear? Gracious words are honeycomb, sweet to the soul and healing to the bones. Yahweh is near to all who call on him. That's all you got to do. It says here, I will sing of Yahweh's unfailing love forever. I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will not walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. I praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Wonderful are your works. My soul knows it very well. And then we're going to end it here. For it is by grace you have been saved through faith. And this is not from yourselves. It is a gift of Yahweh. Through faith, you can be saved. And it is a gift. It's not nothing that you do yourself. So I hope you all got a message from this read that'll be able to help you along your journey. Know that Yahweh loves you. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you all later. Peace.